Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here with kind of a little update on my 9-week challenge. I started the challenge on, I feel like I should know this, but I don't. I started the challenge on the 15th and today is, I also feel like I should know this, but I don't, the 25th. So it's been about 10 days and I am super happy with my progress. I'm already seeing results and more importantly, I'm already feeling results since I've been kind of watching what I'm eating and actually paying attention to portion sizes and whatnot. I've had the right amount of energy. My workouts have been so on point and you guys know if you've seen any of my videos before that I'm very type A. So just seeing everything laid out all pretty in this notebook just makes me very happy. And a lot of you guys have been asking, before I get into it, actually, if you missed the video where I explain kind of like what my 9-week challenge is, I will make sure to link that video down below in the description box. So if you're like, what challenge are you talking about? You can go take a look at that. And then I wanted to kind of show you guys, a lot of you have been commenting on my Instagram or my other YouTube video that I just talked about, asking me how I'm setting up my journal for the 9-week challenge. It's honestly nothing crazy, fancy, or whatever. It's not even like cute, but you guys wanted to see it, so I figured I would show you. It's just very plain. This is what I already had laying around the house. Yes, I wanted to go to Target and buy a really cute journal, but we're trying to save money since I am a full-time student again. You know, I'm sure if you were in college, you remember the poor student days. Well, I'm reliving those again. So I used what we had around the house, and then let me come a little closer and show you guys. You guys are going to be like, really? That's it? It's really nothing crazy. But, okay, so at the beginning of each week, so each day has its own page. I guess that's the biggest thing, like the way that I have it set up. Each day has its own page, and then each week, so week 1, week 2, week 3, and so on, has its own cover page. So I'm going to show you my week 2 cover page. So it just says week 2, and then the beginning date of week 2, and then I have a little 3 check boxes here, pictures, and then measurements that I want to take, which I am taking my waist and then like my lower abdomen because that's where I hold most of my fat. So those are the only 2 measurements that I'm really worried about taking. So I have those written down. And then I have my macros that I'm sticking with for that week, which those do not change every week, just so you guys know. But I like to write them down at the beginning of the week. So my current macros for week 2, which I'm in the middle of week 2 right now. Carbs between 160 and 170. Fat is around 42 grams, and protein is around like 115 to 120 grams. And then I like to write a little paragraph of how I'm feeling. So like last week, so week 1, I had 2 treat meals, and that is my goal, is to have 2 or less treat meals. So I wrote about those and how that I was ready to take on a new week because, you know, I had the 2 treat meals over the weekend and I felt relaxed and recharged and blah, 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 blah. So, but that just kind of, so when I'm looking back, like if I'm on week 7 and I can be like, oh my gosh, this is so hard, I'm so unmotivated, I can go back to the prior weeks and be like, okay, week 2, I was motivated, okay, we can do this, let's get through it, and blah, blah, blah. And then each day has its own page, which I set up a page for this coming Monday that I'll show you guys because I don't want to show you this week because I have all the workouts written down in here already. And all of those workouts can actually be purchased if you go to my website, which I will link in the description box below as well. You can purchase the exact workout program that I'm doing right now. So I didn't want to give you guys those workouts for free. Sorry. But make sure you go check it out and you can do these same exact workouts that I'm doing. I'm using my 4-week HIIT program along with my 4-week strength program. So I've bundled them together and I'm doing them as one big program. And I'm repeating the program twice. So this is how I would set up just like a one page. So I always start with the day and the date at the top. So this is for Monday, which I can't believe it's the last day of February on Monday. That's crazy. And then I write workout, lower, and list. So on Mondays, I typically do lower body and my list cardio, which I am going to get a blog post up on my website kind of explaining the difference between list cardio and HIIT cardio because a lot of you guys have been questioning that. So that is coming, so stay tuned for that. So I write what type of workout I'm doing, and then this big, huge blank spot here, this is where I write down my workout, and then the weight that I use. This is really important for me because throughout this 9-week challenge, I'm wanting to watch my strength progress as well. So I'll write down, so for say I'm doing 5 sets of squats or 4 sets of squats, I'll write down what I did for set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, how much I squatted. So that way I can look back and make sure that I'm actually progressing. And if I'm not progressing, I can kind of step back and assess what the problem is. And then, so all this big blank space is where my workout would be written. And then down here, I write my final macros for the day. So how many carbs I hit, how many fats I hit, and how many proteins I hit. So that way I can kind of make sure that I'm staying on track, hold myself accountable. I just pull those numbers right out of my FitnessPal, the app. And then I also write, I had sleep Sunday night, ? So then that's the first thing I fill in when I wake up in the morning is I'll wake up on Monday morning and grab this notebook and write how many hours of sleep that I got on Sunday night. And then if you kind of look back at that, you can really tell how much sleep impacts your training. Because at the bottom here, I have notes and I write how I felt throughout the day and during my workout. So whether I had a lot of energy or if I was kind of sluggish. So, and then I also have gallon ? I shoot to drink a gallon of water a day. If you don't drink a whole gallon a day, that's totally fine. You don't have to. You can just write how much water you drink per day. So water, and then you can leave a little blank and write how many ounces you drank that day. So I just write yes or no if I got my gallon in. If I don't, I write how many ounces I did get in. So I am doing really well with this challenge. It's just very basic. It's a very personal thing. It's just something that kind of got me excited and ready to get back on track. Like I said, I am going to a music festival in April with my husband and some of our friends. So at the very beginning of my journal, I have a 9-week challenge. And then the name of the music festival, and it says that the challenge is from 2/15/16 to 4/15/16, so that's my little 9-week time span there. Excuse me. And then my goals I have written down. I want to track my food loosely, so tracking my macros, but I'm not going like crazy over it. So my treat meals, for example, I'm not tracking my 1 or 2 treat meals a week. I'm not putting those macros in. I track my macros for the rest of the day, and then I just leave it at that. I leave the treat meal off. Work out 6 days per week, 1 to 2 treat meals per week, and then progress pictures every Monday. And then I have my goals written down here, which I talked about in the other video. I do take progress pictures every Monday. I'm trying to wear the same bottoms and then just like a sports bra or whatever. So I'm trying to take them at the same time on an empty stomach on Monday morning in the same lighting. So trying to keep them as consistent as possible. I'm not flexing in any of the pictures. They're just me standing there like I do 1 from the front, 1 from the side, and then 1 from the other side, just so that I can kind of watch my progress over the week. I've only taken them twice, the very first one, so kind of before I did the challenge at all, and then I've taken week 2 photos, which there was already, I lost a little bit in my waist, so I was really happy about that. It just goes to show you when you are on top of your eating and on top of your training, when you stay consistent, like your body is going to do what it needs to do. But that is a look at my little 9-week challenge notebook. You guys have been asking to see that, so I figured that I would kind of give you a little glimpse at that. If you have any questions, feel free to comment on this video, send me an email, ask me on Instagram, whatever you want to do. You guys know how to get a hold of me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these 9-week challenge videos. I'm going to be doing I haven't decided if I'm going to be doing weekly check-ins or bi-weekly check-ins, but there will be progress updates in the future. I already did a full day of eating on, oh gosh, I don't know, but I think that was the last video that I posted before this one, so if you look at the video before this one, you will see a full day of eating for the 9-week challenge. So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss any of that. Let me know in the comments below if there are any suggestions of what kind of videos you would like to see. They can have to do with the 9-week challenge or they don't have to. It doesn't matter to me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.